Nestled in the heart of Central Asia, Kyrgyzstan, with its abundant natural riches, is experiencing a tourism boom. Known to some as the Switzerland of Central Asia, it owes its moniker to its mountains, lakes, and rivers. The Celestial Mountains, Tien Shan, along with other ranges, define the country's natural landscape, climate, water resources, and traditional way of life. Some 13 million tourists, according to the latest official numbers, come here annually. And the number is on the rise. We had a simple question for the locals. Why?
Потому что это природа, это общение. Because it is nature, it is connection with animals, connection with nature. How should we view it? No, we are part of nature, children of nature. Therefore, we are one living existence. This work is also alive. Our philosophy is that we must know the values of nature, the values of animals, and use them correctly. Well, it is a very ancient culture. This hunting culture needs to encompass everything, covering all the ethnography and all the history. I am the founder of the Federation of Traditional Hunting Enthusiasts of Kyrgyzstan. This federation is called Salburun. Salburun is an ancient comprehensive hunting culture where the Kyrgyz people use birds of prey, dogs, and those and traditional bows in combination. But this was defense, this was survival, this was protection. It has a very deep philosophy and history. Right now, our hunting culture is developing in the format of ethno-sport.
Ancient traditions rooted in the nomadic heritage of Central Asia live on. Now, not for hunting, survival, or defense, but as a sport.
For 13 years now. For 13 years I've been keeping this eagle, keeping our ancestors' ancient tradition alive, passing it on. Eagle hunting is my passion. I hunt with them. This eagle's name is Ayar. She's 2 years old. Eagles live for a very long time, up to 60 years even. We take them from the wild, keep them for 15 years, and then we release them back into the wild, back to nature. Bravo. Hunting is one thing. Secondly, it's a sport. We have competitions every 2 months.
Eagle hunting, horseback archery, and other traditional disciplines will be showcased at the Kirchin Gorge once again. Kyrgyzstan is set to host another edition of the World Nomad Games.
Первые три игры кочевников, first three Nomad Games were held in Kyrgyzstan. And after the third Nomad Games, many experts and scholars in the fields of sports and culture were very surprised by the scale and the concept of this project. Some even said that this is an alternative to the Olympic Games, because the goal of the Nomad Games here is to show the world and revive those sports that were forgotten by peoples, and those sports that are not included in the Olympic Games. Within the framework of the Nomad Games, we have many locations, and the main one is this Kirchin Gorge. As you can see, construction of the ethno-village is in full swing today. The main locations here are two small villages.
In one of them there will be an ethno-buffet, an
ethno-restaurants. And the second town is our ethno-bazaar, where our handicrafts, our masters will be showing their products, souvenirs, and everything related to the World Nomad Games. Всемирных игр кочевников.
Another venue of the games is the town of Cholpon-Ata, some 40 kilometers from the gorge. It also happens to be a resort town on the shores of Kyrgyzstan's crown jewel, Lake Issyk-Kul. Its name translates to warm water, as it does not freeze, even in winter. owing to its depth of up to 700 meters, low salinity, and warm springs. UNESCO considers the central Tien Shan mountain region around this second largest high mountain lake in the world as one of the last harmonious cultural landscapes in Central Asia. Back on the shore lies the Rukh-Ordo Cultural Center. The unique open-air museum, built in 2002, features 5 identical temples of different religions, with the goal to bring people together regardless of faith. Culture is showcased with dozens of sculptures and artifacts in the open and in exhibition spaces. One of the main staples is the hall dedicated to the most influential Kyrgyz author.
Chingiz Aitmatov wrote his works in 2 languages. About half of his works were originally written in Kyrgyz and the other half in Russian. But at the moment, Aitmatov's works have been translated into 176 languages worldwide and published with a total circulation of over 80 million books. And in the ranking of the most read writers worldwide, he is in 3rd place after Shakespeare and Leo Tolstoy.
After some culture, our next and final stop is once again nature. A favorite spot for hikers and trekkers, the Ala-Archa National Park, is an hour's ride from the capital, Bishkek. The 2,200-hectare park protects a variety of plant and animal species, along with one of the most spectacular alpine landscapes in Central Asia. As we wrap up our report, a word on hospitality. The welcome we received could perhaps be best summed up with a Kyrgyz proverb that goes, "A guest is a happiness at home."